Episode 11, Planning Days.
Brightest smile I would say is Mono.
Yeah,
Like
look at that
there's
smile.
also Ringa, but like something about like Mono looks like he could be your friend.
Yeah, it really sucks he's dead now. After last time.
Yeah. He took a Damon not 20 to the face.
Yeah.
Mono gives off like completely different vibes compared to his old art.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of just being dumbass, he's dumbass, but like he looks like a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way, I also want to say welcome to Musketeer Academy, episode 11.
yeah, 11.
Yeah, 11.
Welcome, guys. Here's how many classmates have custom art so far. Over half, baby. Just 6 more to go.
Yeah,
Who knows? Maybe when this episode goes up, there's more.
Yeah.
The person that's most notable with new artwork since last time is Mono, because he got punched in the fucking dick.
You see,
when
you get a nat 20,
his face claim changed.
Yeah, we just gotta hit him so hard he changes art styles.
I still love the fact that he was gonna get a new one anyhow. Then he just had a prominent thing last session.
It's this alt costume.
I love how this does take place in California, and there's canonically 2 characters who wear hoodies over the uniforms.
Again, these 2 people are mad. Mono's like Mono doesn't know any better. Nomella's because she's a villain.
My God, I need to do Nomella's at some point. I just really don't like hers. I feel like I can do better. Before any of these peasants get new artwork, Nomella gets a new one.
Yeah, like I saw you did like the poll, and I just want to say you did not put the option for Damon alt art in there.
Shut up, Jesus Christ!
Listen, we get Damon and
without his mask. Never.
No. We put 2 masks actually. It's him with a ski mask now.
No, isn't the only joke that canonically Damon does have like a second mask on that's just like thin, just in case someone tries to take it off, we can do the joke.
Yeah. He's slutty, you know. He's always slutty for situations except arcade escapade situations.
You take off Damon's mask, under it is a second mask.
Alright,
Kakashi.
A second different mask.
Zelda doing the meme. Vulcan. So you're Damon. Is there any other Damons I need to know about? Vulcan goes in. Wow.
Walks over. Wow.
Wow. But yeah.
Last time we have sessions for that, but to remind the players, everyone is basically just training in their own little ways. Damon punched another kid.
Yeah, I assaulted another kid.
To be fair, he literally asked for it.
Yeah. And then Damon not 28 and Mono's like, well, I can take it, you cocky little fucker. He didn't use those words, but he's like, see, we can take it.
You know,
so you should do the same to Serra.
Yeah. Hey, Serra, Mono told me to send us the guards. What do you mean? I just like charge up my I do like the fucking punch, like charge up. Just like hit Zelda, there's like the smash blows.
I feel like Dell or Kirby has like the least chance of survival against that 20 damage punch. They seem like the frailest of the classmates. Yeah. Actually, no, Beatrice.
Oh
Beatrice
no!
Will just lay down and cry. It is day of class now. I will say.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's favorite teacher, Ms. Burnbright, steps up.
Oh boy.
Let me roll for Ms. Burnbright. First roll of the session, baby. Where's my dice? Relax, my dice.
You don't have a die. You always steal one of ours.
I have like an orange one. Is it over here? It was over here.
Okay.
Right. Really. Let's roll for her.
Oh no, she got osteoporosis.
So everyone's like chatting in class. What NPCs do you guys want to talk to before class starts? I will say this class would take place actually before we start this proper timeline. Anything you guys would have done in the days between, because Zelda and Resin would have had a few days off of class.
Like I mentioned, I believe Zelda just kept training the entire time, to be honest. Just trying to get the cane to be like as an extension of his arm so that he can channel his quirk through it to touch another object.
Alrighty. I'm assuming Serra would just use that time to like, yo, Rhyme, you wanna go and like make a hailstorm, baby? Or she have done something else?
I think for half of them, she would have continued training with Rhyme, like maybe an every other day kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get Floyo after, make it like a day thing.
She might hang out with Rhyme, yeah.
Yeah, you guys can get Floyo.
I will say this: if you ever like asked Rhyme if she could hang out, you would see that she would pull out an itinerary, like check her schedule. Well, she's very organized. Yeah.
This is my
Like,
fellowship
it's not
now.
like she doesn't want to. She just wants to like make sure everything's like online. You see, like this girl. Let me pull out Rhyme. Let me pull out Rhyme. Like, where the fuck did she go? She doesn't. Zelda killed her again. Okay.
Zelda
like,
used like
Rhyme. Like everything you can see from Rhyme is completely different from that first conversation. Because like you can assume this is what she was like before the Zelda conversation
Where is
happened,
Zelda?
where she's like well organized, like she's like efficient,
Why do you
and very
keep pulling
professional.
me as the villain? You keep pulling me as the villain. I ruined her life or something. Does she have such low confidence that one conversation, one person, ruined her entire thing about her entire life?
Lime was like to do her
You're
like the.
literally like, I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable and make it feel like it's your fault.
Is this bad? Like Lime
I
is
feel
just.
like she just has she has just very thin skin. I'm gonna be
Zelda
real
is
honest
evil.
with you. I'm gonna be real honest with you. She has thin ass skin.
Is it bad?
Yamato, if you got into a conversation with someone that you felt like it was awkward, and then they straight up asked you, "Oh, am I making this awkward?" and just fully put the blame on like you, wouldn't you feel bad about it?
No.
Yes, you would. I know you. You'd cry.
No, I wouldn't. I've dealt with customer service, Hikari. What do you mean?
I just want to say.
This is a different situation.
I just
Yeah.
want to say, I'm pretty sure Lime, like, you know, went to, like, this Halo school, like, this Halo high school. It's like, man, I'm gonna have my high school debut. And then the fucking first person I talked to started talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And was like, you know, I don't you lying to me because I know you're uncomfortable. It's like, no, he knows. It's like, man, is everything like this? And then, like, you know, it set her off for, like, a nervous panic. And then, like, you know, years later, she's gonna steal, like, a bowler hat that like Zelda made, and then they're gonna go back in time, and then it's gonna be like, why are you doing this, mysterious lady? And it's like, it is me, Lime. It's all because of our first conversation.
The one person who I ruined your life, I understand.
They all hated me. Hey, Ryan.
Oh,
You wanna go after school?
you want some flow, you Lime?
But yeah, what would Damon been doing in that time frame?
Well, it was someone I was gonna ask for some advice.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can do that before this.
Okay. So I'm able to find them because I told you who I was looking for beforehand. Or do I have to lull and maybe who knows? Maybe I'll find Miss Burnlight instead and I can ask her. Like the one of the worst people.
Is it who I think you're talking about?
Alright, hold on, I can message you again if you want.
Alright. Because I think I know who you're talking about, but I want to be safe.
Yeah.
I forgot to unplug my phone.
Oh.
Well, it's now unplugged, so it's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can do that real quick.
If I can find them.
Yeah. Would you just be like looking for him? Would you go like what how would Damon be going?
Well,
Going about this?
let's see. I would be looking around. I'll be asking some people, maybe some of the upperclassmen, if they have seen mysterious person A. I'm not gonna say their name until we get there because I want to be a dick.
Yeah. Do you want to go to like you guys are allowed to like the different dorms? For like the different years, if you want to go to that one.
I mean, I feel like we'd ask aloud and try and get a general idea where this person resides in.
The fact that you talked about different years pretty much gives it away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The one person we know that's
Listen,
got different years than you guys.
it's pretty funny, but I'm just we're gonna like it's like when you have the silhouette on someone, but you're like, yeah, no, we know what the fuck that is. We're just gonna. I'm
The
just
character
gonna.
designs are advanced.
Pikachu!
It's called a fairy. What are you talking about?
It's Jigglypuff
Damon
above.
knows someone who went here, and that's why he's here. So Zelda's older brother comes up.
I'm
no.
not. What am I? I'm talking to my
Oh.
favorite teacher, Teacher Newton. What's that, Mr. Newton? I should go leave. Okay.
Kill yourself.
What's that, Mr. Newton? I should jump off the central tower?
It's that meme, you know, like I'm gonna jump. Damon, no. Mr. Newton with a cup of coffee. Do a flip.
Alright, roll me cooperativeness.
Oh boy, I love my -1. I even saw.
Yeah, to see if you can.
Okay. That's an 11. That's
Yeah.
like that's a
11.
session number, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this like this episode has all the powers of our
No.
previous episodes and then our own.
Like, shut up, but Jesus Christ. I don't know if that will be out yet.
But to be
Yeah,
fair, it's just 11.
You would get like a few different like responses. Some would be like, oh, probably at like, the senior dorms. Some people would be like, oh, he's probably like at his hero agency right now. Some people may be like, oh, he's in the training area.
I see.
Like way too broad.
Well, then I will check all these locations in order. Then thank you for your help.
You're gonna go all the way to the hero agency.
That'll be
What's that?
that'll be your last stop. We'll go around here first, then. I mean, if I'm not
Okay,
able to, like,
roll. Alright, just roll me luck each time.
alright, take me to church.
What? Don't.
Hey, 17.
17. And yeah, I will say he's like at his dorm for
Okay.
once.
What's that? I was gonna. Whoa, the one person I was talking to is the only upperclassman we know. Oh my god.
There's like
Holy
1,000
shit.
bananas in there. What's
Here, we'll just use like the generic hallway map for right
Yeah.
now.
I see, Lee. Like, I see the senior dorms. Structure their like living situations like the hallways. I see.
Oh my god, no, you
Okay.
know what it
I
is.
know. I just want to be. I'm just being mean today. I edited
I
like
see.
your videos yesterday. I get to be a bit mean today.
Oh my god. But yeah, you see like talking to like some other seniors who I do not have made.
Yeah, I'm going to wait until he's done. I don't want to disrupt him. They're just gonna do
I'm
this like weird.
talking.
Oh, what? Sorry?
Yeah. Well, I think we'll just reveal his name, because at this point I feel like we'll do the My Hero thing, where we'll like do like the splash screen. I'm not gonna make one for him, cause no.
Thank you.
But it's gonna splash like Jack Alltrade. So I'll just put his name down, or like Jackson Alltrade. Jackson Alltrade. Boop. AKA Everyman.
Let's
Quirk,
go.
which we'll reveal properly when we reveal it properly.
Yeah.
We already did.
Was that in session?
Yes, you revealed his quirk when we fought him.
Well, like, not officially. Anyhow, hold on, I need to clear my throat, so give me a sec.
Alright. I'll give you a bit. Hold on. I'll like be over here.
Alrighty. Yeah, he'll look over to you. And he just be like, oh, hey!
Hello.
I don't think you gave him your name
Yeah.
before.
I don't think so, unless he found from the police reports. I think like, oh yeah, apparently the kid's called Damon, the other kid's Luke. Oh, that's over there, Zelda. Oh,
I
the
think
Yu
that's a
kid.
fair point. That is a fair point, actually. No, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd know your name.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Damon!
Mr. Everyman.
And just call me Jack.
Alright, Jack.
Like, he holds his hand up for a high five.
I'm not
Mr.
sure if I'm
Jack.
well versed in this one. Doesn't seem like a fist bump to me.
High five?
No, I'm kidding. I was playing. I'll give him a high five, but you know, I'm not as experienced on it,
Right.
so it's a bit slower than the fist bump, you know.
And he brings it down low.
I look at it for a bit, calculating. I go for it. I'm like, oh, I see. This is like a downwards high five. So I go for the downwards high five. Hikari?
Hikari? Oh, she muted.
I guess I was too slow then. Huh.
Family walked in.
Yeah.
He lets you high five. Then he puts like both hands up.
Okay, there's some advanced tech over here. Alright. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go put out my other hand and then high five consecutively.
And he goes like after that he goes like and goes in for a fist bump.
Okay, I know this one. I wasn't prepared for the psh, but I go in for the fist bump.
And he fist bumps you. Then like he wraps like your head like around. Like he wraps his arm around your head and gives you like a light little noogie.
Yeah.
And what are you doing here?
I was gonna go see if you were available because I wanted to ask you a bit of a question.
Alright. He's gonna sit down in like a dorm chair.
Okay.
Like lay back, seats like kicked up on the leg rest. You see a few seniors like just looking at you.
Yeah.
Like just very much staring at you, Damon.
I put like a hand on the like one of my side of my face, like the one where there's more people. It like just kind of covering it a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to go ask you something since when we fought, well, it's mainly Serra fighting you, but when we fought against you in the entrance exam, I noticed you seem to have like a lot of different quirks, and it seemed like you were really good at controlling them. I was wondering if you had any advice for that kind of thing.
When you say that, like he puts his legs down, like puts his hands on his chins, like in the thinking motion. I mean, how do I explain this? Like, so it's like, so you remember what it was like when you first got your quirk?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all exciting and like you don't know what you're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can test everything out like that.
Yeah, I remember.
It's like that, except I'm not a stupid kid anymore.
So, what do I do? I mean, I punched a classmate, but like cause he told me to punch him, and then I end up activating my quirk, and I mean he's fine, but like I mean he was okay and he was able to like take it, and I was happy about that, but like also feels weird being like, hey, it just kind of activated when I didn't want to. So I was wondering like.
So like quirk control.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it does seem like it's a hard thing for him to answer because like everyone's different. He does seem to you he does seem like he wants to help.
Yeah.
You just gotta like test it out, Like with how I use my quirk, Eric. And we'll explain his quirk real quick because he'll catch himself, and then he'll explain it. And we'll go to narrator Hikari just so like we don't have to do the whole thing. Jack Alltrade's quirk is called the Zone. He can let it out. Basically, his quirk can scan a large area, as in like a very large area. I'm not gonna give exact numbers. And will randomly copy a quirk in that vicinity.
Ah.
Mm.
So that's why you were doing like the motions to go check it out.
Yeah. It's like, when you're a little kid, you're trying to see all that you can do. It's like I do get like a somewhat of a feeling, but you gotta like feel things out,
Feel things
like if
out.
I get like a laser quirk, I don't know if I can do it through my eyes or just my fingers, because quirks, everyone's different. And sometimes you get like stuff that's a bit harder to use. There's stuff that needs more practice. Like that one Cloud one, and that girl was shooting out lightning. I was doing business.
Yeah, I heard about that afterwards. I didn't get to see it myself because I was on the ground, but yeah, Yeah, I was wondering about that until you explained it. I thought that you had some kind of like copy quirk, like you beat someone and then you can use the quirk for a bit, but that wouldn't explain the other ones unless you had like some kind of sample or something, or just like something else. He just like starts lambling a bit, like
You see, like, somewhat, like, it's not like a rude pain, like, it's like, it's something that's clearly seen before from, like, the nerdy types, because it does mean the jock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I seem to have
yeah,
lambled.
like, you'll put a hand on your shoulder, like, calm down there. I mean, technically, it's just, like, more random.
And it's a... I know you probably get this a lot, but like that's really amazing then that you're able to do all of that and then just land them.
He does like the anime pro type thing of like, you know, scratching the head and like scratching behind his head, like smile. I mean, kind of why I chose my hero name, right?
Yeah, because you're every man. You basically can just be like anyone, you know?
Yeah, anyone can be a hero, really. Like you hear a lot of those. Like I was about to say like not an actual discriminatory term, but like I was about to make up a discriminate name, but for like quirkless people. But I don't think he would.
Is he racist?
I mean, it's very common in the world of My Hero.
Yeah,
really.
Oh yeah, heteromorph quirks often faced a lot of discrimination.
That's quirks like
The mutant types.
Marlon, Beatrice, or Noble. Technically Heidi, but not to an extent as much as extent.
I feel like any person discriminated against
referring-
Heidi would get discriminated against with her fist.
Yeah. I was mainly referring to like quirkless people, which are much more mainly towards like kids. Like, you don't got a quirk. But he would be like, you know, even like a lot of quirkless people say like you can't really be a hero with like that type of quirk even.
Is Hikari talking like she's fast forwarding?
She seems fine to me.
And that may just be a Discord issue.
That's
Something
probably
that happens to me.
Yeah, sometimes it like tries to catch up when there's like a bit of a delay. Just catches up by like speeding up Hikari, like you know, like the Flash, I guess, or something.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah, just
Hold on,
leave
like
and restart.
like the Ingenian or something.
Okay, I'll hop out for a sec.
Alright.
I forgot to set the timer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So far we have 22 minutes.
All right, so that. Oh.
It'd be funny if
Right.
I cut something out and then it's just like, but it says 18 right here.
Yeah. And I'll explain like his philosophy is like. He even was like what you think is a weak quirk. It can help a lot of people, you know. Like quirks are, you know, quirks. They're unique. So even if you got someone that's very similar, you can still do something super different, you know. Like the amount of super strength quirks I've gone throughout the time, all of them seem to work a little bit differently.
But what about dangerous quirks then? Like someone who, if they use the quirk, could hurt a lot of people if they didn't know how to do it. But maybe like to practice can be better. But what if like that quirk, in order to practice it, it might hurt people and while you like try to master it.
And practice on stuff that doesn't get hurt, or people that you think can take it.
Okay.
What kind of quirk do you got? Kid? He'll put a hand on your shoulder.
I have a strength enhancing quirk, similar to like what you said, but it works differently. Mine is based on the sun.
We'll roll something.
Okay.
Let me roll his intelligence. 2. Okay.
Okay.
It's like
that's cool.
I was hoping he'd nat 20 and we'd learn something.
Yeah.
Like you were the one that caused.
Oh my goodness. I'll give him advantage. How about that?
Okay, I'm happy with that.
13. Let me check his. Why am I checking his description? I literally have a sheet for him.
Yeah.
No, I do not. I forgot. I saved over the sheet.
Oh, the
Fuck.
sheet is now deleted.
Yeah.
His brain really is going burr.
Yeah.
Well, I think I remember what it was.
Okay.
So I'll go for that.
Lollipops and burr.
So- Damon, roll me. This is why I am happy with the other systems to have senses, other things, so you don't have to keep being like, alright, technique or.
Oh.
I'd say technique or
know-
cooperativeness.
Yeah. Oh. So which -1 would I like to roll today? Also, I saw the cute Zelda. Look, there's a cute Zelda next to Zelda.
Right?
It's adorable. Look over here, over here, over here.
Oh,
It's so cute. Oh my god, Zelda. It's Zelda from The Legend of Zelda. I love it.
I'll do one of you guys next session.
Yeah. One per session. We don't make the rules here. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go low my -1 cooperation because I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. That's a 13.
13. When you after you say your quirk, you see I see like as if he's trying to hold himself back from surprise.
Is something okay? Is there something wrong? Not okay. That's a weird thing to say. That's the -1 talking.
He just like slaps you on the back, like, oh no, it's fine. So what are you scared of specifically?
I'm just worried, like, you know, what if, like, you know, Quirk goes over here and boom, someone gets hurt. I've been told I shouldn't be thinking that my ability can hurt someone more because like we're all pro heroes here, and it's very arrogant of me to do so. It's just like I don't know. It's just I know I have a pretty strong quirk, and I'm just worried what if it goes overboard. Like is
All right, how does it work?
well, I absorb sunlight passively. I'm not sure if I can do it actively, but then I can convert that energy into physical prowess, and I punch stuff really hard, and then it's usually very, very hard, but that's when I activate the quirk.
Can you show it to me right now?
Yeah, I look around, we're like inside this room, like I'm not sure if I should. Mr. Newton would get mad at me, especially since we're indoors.
I mean, you don't have to like throw a punch. You can just like turn it on, right?
I mean, I just kind of like turn it on, just like make myself go all
Okay.
super thin.
All right.
If I can make a suggestion,
Oh, what's up?
All right.
is there something heavy in the room? Like the teacher's desk, maybe?
It wouldn't be a classroom. It's a dorm, like a dorm, like main thing. So there would be like a couch, like some chairs.
Yeah.
So yeah, just pick something up. That's very heavy.
Okay. Thank you, Salah, in my head. So
Thank you, voice in my head.
thank you, what's my
I
head?
like to think Sarah's the angel and
Yeah,
Zelda's the devil.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up to like to a sofa. Like no one's sitting there. I'm like, well, right now I can't really lift it like this, but then I activate my quirk. I'm gonna try and like lift this thing.
Yeah. And you looked at like so your hair like start like the tips of like your lock and like certain locks start like glowing as like your arms let out like a light glow around them as like you pick it up. Okay.
And for weapons, one of those cleaning robots. I have a question. Do this have Cause Damon's a weirdo. He likes leading stuff for fun. Have I ever came across that like cleaning robot like specific model?
It wouldn't have the specific model, but like when reading about the entrance exams, you would know that they're called. I don't have them written here, but they're called clobberers.
Yeah, I was able to like, with like what I'm assuming was a good amount of my power. Maybe I'm not sure if it's full strength, but I was able to launch one of the clobber units to the sky with one punch.
Very impressive. All right. How does it feel when you use your quirk?
Feels kind of weird, I
Pain and
guess.
agony.
What?
Like,
Sorry.
Pain.
Good joke. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Like-
Pain and agony. Yeah.
like I I don't usually like punching stuff, but sometimes when I punch and it goes flying, it feels a bit exciting in a way, but it doesn't really feel that way afterwards, you know?
Sorry, I should have specified. Like physically.
Oh,
Like, how does it feel?
I mean, it's long, I guess. Like, it feels like
Okay.
this, like, you know, I'm bursting out energy, but, you know, that's about it.
You say-
It doesn't, like, hurt or anything. It's not like I get that much feedback from it or, like, a recoil.
You say it works by absorbing sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Damon, what do you think about when you hit something? Like using your quirk?
It actually takes a while to think about it. Like, I'm not really sure. Because I feel like my thoughts are weird. Like, I hit, but, you know, I don't want someone to get hurt, but at the same time, activating it the same as saying I want to hurt someone.
Again,
Yeah.
not emotionally.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Like, he
I'm like-
laughs, like, because he
yeah.
understands.
Yeah, like, sorry. I've been having a lot of emotional thoughts, so it's like, okay, more scientific, alright. What did you say mean again?
It's like, how does it physically feel when you're punching something? Do you want me to, like, describe it for you?
Yeah, give me
or-
the discussion, because I don't see how it's like,
so
well, it's just
Damon-
kind of a punch, man.
Yeah. So when you, like, punch or lift something, when you're using your quirk, it feels like you are, as if, like, have you ever, like, flexed a muscle for, like, a while?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like there's pressure and like you know, like a certain power or like condensed into that area where you're focusing.
Ah.
And when you use your solar speed, it's like you can feel that power faintly throughout all your body when you punch. It feels more condensed in there.
Mm-hmm. It just feels like a power that's, I'm condensing power in my fist then. Or like wherever I use it. Sometimes I can use it on my body when I apply to become faster, but when I punch, it just feels condensed in like one fist.
Okay. I've used a fair field of accumulation type of quirks. It's... Have you ever let that pressure out?
What? Could you repeat that? I feel like Damon's also thinking about it.
Like, yeah. So like you said, it feels like it's building up in that area,
Mm-hmm.
and it's only released when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
What if instead of condensing it and using that as physical strength, if you let that out? It's kind of like, what did he say? Peeing your pants on purpose.
Ah.
You know, you're kind of like, it's weird and don't want to, like, it's like unnatural. Well, so it's like you're not used to it.
Hmm. So I just need to try and do something different?
Yeah, I guess.
I think I have some idea what to do now. Test it on something's long or someone's long, and then do something different.
You got it, kid. Any like ruffles your hair?
Ah, thank you.
Also, yes, I did steal that reference. I did steal that from Invincible. Sue me.
No! Yeah.
Thingy. As like, I imagine you'll leave.
I'll
and
leave.
We'll get to the class.
Yeah.
Don't
th-
you?
yeah, there's something I want to do, but I'll do that later. Cause
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. So, you guys would have class beginning as Miss Burnbright walks in 10 minutes late.
Yes, of course.
Listen.
What conversations would you be having with different characters while you're waiting? We'll start with Serra.
I guess Serra might be chatting with maybe Nomella or Ringa.
Alright. Anything significant or just like, you know, like, oh, what did you do over the weekend? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and she'd be telling them that she's been working on a new technique with her quirk with someone from the 1A class.
Okay. When you mentioned the 1A thing, they're like, oh yeah, we met some kids there, yeah, and like, it's like just basic information. Basically, I won't give you anything now, but like when you go to roll, like you'd have like there's different sources you could have gotten from. Right. Zelda, anything you'd do specific? This would be your first day back after your rest period.
Honestly, Zelda's like full in on training mode. Like what happened with the villain attack has kind of like hit a switch in his head that tells him, I could have died there. Like maybe not like mourning wouldn't be the right word, but like he's probably not processing what happened properly, like a normal human being. Like, oh, you should hang out with your friends more and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
I think he's literally just using his pencil as an imitation of the cane and trying to rewind the paper.
Okay. I'll say each time it's a failed attempt.
My man Zelda's learning how to cook.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, somehow turns to like the Mona Lisa somehow.
Oh my goodness. Damon, and anything you'd do with any other student or no?
Oh, this is someone I'm talking to.
Alright, huh? Oh, Serra, okay.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm talking to Heidi.
Okay. Well, this is the time for me to explain to the audience. I just don't want to rearrange the class the same way every time. There isn't like an arranged seating arrangement. You're allowed to move around before teaching starts. So Heidi isn't actually next to Serra or Resin. And actually, let me check my little seating arrangement chart. Yeah, she's not actually next to Serra or Resin. It's just here because that's where the token is.
Yeah. I'm going up to Heidi.
Heidi's like bouncing pencil like on her nose as she's like leaned back in her chair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll her to see if she falls over. It'll be a reflexes.
Speed.
Not what she is about. Like the chair is like on like the two legs leaning back, but like she's like perfectly balanced as well as the pencil.
As all things should be.
Oh, shut up.
Heidi, do you have a moment?
Yeah. She looks over at you, and she's just like, yeah, what? It's like you move like the pencil over to her tongue.
Are you free after school, by any chance?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I want to fight.
With that, her eyes are brighter than you've ever seen before. There's like a fire in there when you look at her.
And thus the new ship was born.
And she's like, yes. And like she then falls. She gets up immediately.
I have a question. Can I say I got the paperwork done for this?
Yeah. I feel like Damon would have had it done years ago.
Yeah. For you. Yeah. Yeah. I have one of the planing looms. Like I have permission to use one of the planing fields or like looms. Like later.
Oh, that. And I thought you meant the other paperwork. Yeah, you can say you've already done this. You can say you did this like during the free days.
I don't know what you mean by the other paperwork. I'll probably go ask you about that later.
I'll DM you real quick.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, here's my match certificate.
Yeah, I DM'd it to you.
Oh no, that's on his desk.
Okay. Yeah, she wholeheartedly like agrees, like no hesitation really, because she's senior Quirk is like hell yeah.
Alright. Thank you for your time then. I'm just gonna.
Actually, I was gonna say, did she actually see his Quirk, or wasn't she still knocked out?
You guys have like many things before, like nothing significant.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but you guys would have seen each other's quirks by now. There's like nothing too significant to like cover, I'd say. Because I'm not gonna cover every fucking day of class.
Yeah.
You're not?
And this is when Ringa pranked Heidi by using her teleportation to put some milk on her head.
Remember that
Oh,
one
no.
time where Luke like made like a super cool light show and blessed all the ladies and got like 5 dates?
In his dreams.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you're gonna sit back down?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit back down. I made my appointment today.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, Miss Burnbright comes in like 10 minutes late. Something looks off about her, and that's because she's wearing her pajamas. Her hair isn't done. It's a mess. Her hair isn't like put up into a bun. It's just like out, kind of frizzed.
She literally just woke up and walked to class.
Is it this? Is it
She
the kind of
stretches.
like? Is it the kind of thing where like she watched too many shows like late at night and forgot about her job kind of feel, or is it like something?
You
that
just felt like she slept in.
Oh my god.
She most likely just forgot it was like a school day.
Does she
Yeah,
have
that's-
like Phoenix like pajamas?
I've always imagined them as they're like white pajamas with like pink hearts, like on the pajama bottoms with like a tank top, like a thin tank top.
Someone
She
please
also-
draw that. Someone please draw that.
Yeah,
Sarah
and,
from
like,
Musketeer Academy demands it.
yeah. But yeah, she's very obviously groggy. Alright. Yo, what up, kiddos?
Good morning.
Hey, points. So, well, let's see. I'm gonna roll for her to see if she has this hidden very well.
Oh no, I can't believe today is gonna be the day.
13.
Is she hungover?
Today is the day.
Today's the day?
Let's see. I say this would be until like co-op. And yeah, I say this be intelligence. So that's okay.
When Frozen said, "Is she hungover?" and then you said, "Yeah." After that, immediately I was like, "Oh, okay."
Let's go, fucking. Oh
No,
no.
I know. No. You guys can roll something then. I say you guys can roll.
What are we rolling?
That's
It
slow,
would
guys.
be it'd be a technique.
Alright, I'll lower my -1. Real quick.
Technique.
18.
7.
Technique.
13.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going that one.
So yeah, I got an
Alright,
18.
Yeah, Salah's focus.
That's a 7.
So Sarah, you're the only one who notices this. Ironically, I feel like Zelda is just too focused on like his current training because he is like, seat-wise, he is the closest like to the teacher. So he would have noticed it the most. But he rolled a 5.
It's like it lies on his face, but he's just like, what if I do this with my fork?
Sarah, you feel like she's trying to hold it out of sight, but like she's just probably too groggy to notice how high she's holding it. But you see like a little notebook called like emergency plans. And you can assume this is what she uses when she doesn't have any ideas of what the fuck to do. She's playing it off really well. As if she, but yeah.
Like, maybe it says like emergency lessons.
Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. As you do hear a physical like close of it and like a sliding of like a drawer. Everyone would hear the sliding of the drawer, they just wouldn't know what it is. Like the closing of a drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, kiddos. Follow me. Mono. Mono gets up, I go. She's gonna like reach into like her pot, like into her desk and like pull out some loose change and like a paper clip. Like just hand it to him. And use that real quick. Okay. And like he grabs it and like this like the money and stuff forms around like his fist and like a small gauntlet. Break the window for me. I'm too tired. He looks at her, looks back at the class like. Okay.
Zelda just gives him a shrug, still
I mean-
trying to tap fucking paper.
I'm pretty sure like Damon lays his
Just
hands to
gonna
like.
go
I mean, we can
over.
open it, but then like, oh wait, that's Miss Brainbite's class. Just gonna put that hand down.
These can open. You guys have, I will say, you guys have most likely probably opened them before. It's just not our style.
Yeah.
As Mono just goes over and like excitedly just like punches the door. As like it shatters, he's like, "Alright, SigYohna's down there." And she's just gonna walk over, like lazily like climb into it and just fall as we just see like the light from like the fire from her wings just spread.
Huh.
It was nowhere near as like theatrical as the first time, but she's just like, okay, I'm alright.
Does she have like a coffee while she's just like going down like? Ah.
No.
Damn, that's funny.
Let me check the seating chart. Who's next to Damon? Yeah, Serra and Damon are right next to each other. Like Damon is to Serra's right
Yeah.
on the seating chart.
I'm gonna look to Serra like. So do we jump down again? Jump down, or should we actually? Or do you think we should just like walk?
I think we can walk this time.
Mono's like, Mono does sit like to the right of Damon as well. I was like, everyone's just like, okay. She didn't say like come get me or anything. She's like, she seems like she's actually waiting. If anyone does go check, she's just like kind of sitting there, like just on the grass laid out, as if she's ready to take like a short nap. But yeah, as you all walk down like to the training area, let me pull out the map.
It's just like the sentiment of like, if she's gonna be lazy today, we're gonna be lazy too.
Yeah, like Miss Burnbright, actually our teacher. Let's just watch movies.
Yeah, can we watch?
Can
Can we watch kung fu movies, Miss Brainbite?
Miss Burnbright, can we watch like? Can we watch like Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Can we watch Kung Fu Panda? I heard it had a really good plot line and also teaches us fundamentals of martial arts.
See, thank you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Even 200 years in the future, it's still Bill Nye.
So nice.
It's hell yeah.
Yeah.
It pulls out a VHS tape.
Bill.
Like-
Bill.
But yeah, I'd come down. She seemed like she looks like as if she did take like a few short minute nap. As she jumps up, a bit energized. She's still in her pajamas. And she's like, "All right, who's ready for some quirk training?" It's too early.
Oh, I guess this expedites things.
That's exactly what I needed, actually.
Yeah. That's right. So do whatever. Talk among yourself. The most important part. I'm gonna roll cooperativeness to see if she can pull the fucking speech off.
Come on.
18.
Oh,
All right.
let's go.
Her action. So you guys are kind of used to her being like your teacher at this point, but it's still a pro hero. As she stands up and says one of the many steps of becoming a hero is learning from your peers around you, what you and each other can do. Support is very important. So we'll talk to each other and try to figure it out. I feel like lays on the grass again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go look over to Sal real quick. Sal, do you have a moment?
Sure, what's up?
I just need to ask if you could do a favor for me.
What do you need?
Oh, I'm about to fight Heidi, so I just need to ask you if you could do something if something were to happen to me.
Okay.
Yeah. You can probably ask Zelda to let you into the loom, but under my there should be under my desk a stack of paper. If anything were to happen, can you give that to my pounds? I know my pound.
Hey man, she's not gonna kill you.
Oh, I
Zelda
assumed
just looks over.
I'll kill you, Damon.
Zelda just looks over to
Yeah.
Damon, and if she somehow does kill you, I can just rewind you and back in time.
That's not how it works. If you want, I can give a canonical reason for why Zelda knows he can't bring people back from the dead right now.
Oh no.
Right now, she
Right
says
now,
right now.
fucking kill someone from them. Fly it, bitch!
Oh no, I was gonna say you probably tried to unlink your pet hamster when you were little.
Oh
No!
dinosaurs, they're falafel.
No! He was gonna be on Broadway!
Do you want this to be the canonical reason he knows he can't bring people back? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's actually gonna kill me. It's more of what they call a safety procedure, just in case.
When he says this, you do hear behind like this crowd, like the crowd of students who have now spread out to like their own little cliques, of just Heidi being like, "I'ma kill you, Damon. Let's go."
It seems she's also very forthright in doing so.
I think you've also encouraged her to be perfectly frank.
Oh, I mean, to be
Serra.
fair, Jack did tell me I have to go pee my pants. So this is the way I thought this is the best way to do it.
Sarah was
Roll,
going
see
to
if
say
anyone heard
something.
that.
Sarah absolutely heard it. She's talking to Damon.
Alright, 10, alright. No one heard it. No one heard
Sarah
it.
was going to say something before you just completely derailed her thought train with that one.
Oh, sorry.
I like to think this is our clique, and Zelda and Sarah just have a look like, what? Wait, what?
So sorry.
Peeing your pants. I need someone to make that edit of like that scene from an Invincible. It's like peeing your pants on purpose.
Sarah just, her head tilts. She looks and she's like, what?
Oh, like it's a metaphor for doing something unnatural. I should have probably clarified with that at first.
Oh, yes, you should have. Why? There's better metaphors than that.
That's the one that Jack seems to have used, and since I'm taking his advice, I thought it would be best to use his metaphor instead of take the load less level there
To be fair, it is like a fair metaphor for like doing something unnatural that kind of makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And with how it kind of works, it is kind of like peeing yourself. Like, in all fairness. Wait, I continue.
I understand the metaphor, but ew?
It is quite the gloat metaphor, but I think he had like a reason to make it those particulars. I'm just moving them over here so I can have like the party as like a little screenshot thing. I know that's like a weird. Now I think about it, I think what I said like at the beginning was also a very weird thing to say. Huh. I should work on that.
Anyhow, you gonna go to Heidi?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Heidi unless they want to say anything. I'm so sorry for disrupting your thought process with whatever the fuck I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I like to think we just watch you go.
Yeah. I think
it's short, by the way, Yona.
What?
Like, you know,
Nothing.
because Jack said it. Yeah. Let's continue.
Yeah. Anyway, see you.
Thing.
Heidi.
So, Serra and Zelda. Who are you gonna go, like, see if you can get help from with?
You know, Sarah, I think you should. Yours is more straightforward. Like, you've been working on ice stuff. I don't know if anybody does anybody in our class have like ice-related abilities?
The closest you'd know is
Barbara?
probably Barbara. It's not ice specifically, but you do know like her quirk works with like different elements.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Like-
see.
See, Barbara's the
Yeah.
only person in class I can think of who would pair well with the training Sarah's going for.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Sarah could work on a different aspect since Rhyme isn't here to assist in the training.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rain of Fire.
It's physically impossible with her quirk.
Well, acid rain. How about that then?
Don't you need another stuff for that?
Yeah, she would need some kind of substance to mix in with her quirk.
I mean, with
So
all the
no.
pollution here, like I'm just saying.
Oh my god, it is California. But yeah,
I think, yeah, since Rhyme's not here, Sarah's instead going to work on making her cloud attacks bigger.
Ooh.
alrighty. So you'll work in that. And
I'm not sure who
what
she
are you
would
gonna
pair.
do?
Yeah, I'm not sure who she would pair with for that though.
You know
Okay.
what? Zelda's gonna pair up with Mono because he can manipulate like he made like a gauntlet made out of metal, right? And like he can make
Yeah.
things out of wood around that kind of ability. He's gonna
Yeah.
start testing the cane thing, but with different elements to see like if it's like easier or harder, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe because it's been wood this entire time, maybe something else is easier to manipulate.
Alright. I will say, Mono does make the armor form around him, but like as soon as like he would explain to you this, as soon as like he would let go of it, quote unquote, it kind of like reverts back to how it was prior. It has to be on him in order for his quirk to work. So he'll be like, yeah, sorry about that. If you want, you can roll and I can give you a suggestion of who might be the next best thing for the type of training you want to do.
Gonna roll, roll. Wow, Zelda.
Alright, no,
Wow.
yeah, you can make a guess with all the different quirks.
And he was number 1.
Hmm.
Knowing the quirks in the thing, technically the best person to analyze would be Dell, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, Dell can like see like technically specifics of it, and so that could be helpful. And
Yeah,
Dell is one of the
Dell,
smarter
then.
kids in your class.
And Dell hasn't had screen time in a long ass time. Come here, our local Walmart. You just pressed.
Oh, finally, it's
He
gonna be
just
my
does
time in the thumbnail.
Good.
Yeah, finally, we can put him in the thumbnail.
You're saying this as if Heidi isn't gonna be in the thumbnail with you fighting her.
Heidi, it's a Heidi again.
Now you see,
Heidi doesn't
the
have a
Heidi
thumbnail.
fight
Heidi's in the thumbnail.
the Heidi fight will be one episode,
No?
and then what happens here will be a different
That's right.
episode.
Yeah, you see.
You split in
I'm gonna
half.
check, 'cause I'm pretty sure Heidi doesn't have a thumbnail.
Yeah, she does.
The Musketeer Academy. No, she doesn't.
Oh, well, I guess I'm imagining stuff.
But yeah. He puts his glasses up. Like, ah yes, what is it, Damon? Well, no, not Damon, fuck. I know, he would. Yes, what is it, Damon? Zelda, you would know this because specifically you are a theater kid. He is noticeably deepening the pitch of his voice. That's-
You can go back to normal. It's fine.
what do you mean?
Okay, if you can, that's fine. Not Damon, Zelda. That is fair though. Question: would you be able to analyze my quirk to see how I can better manipulate my quirk through this cane to be able to touch something and send it back through time? Actually, they came out a little bit wrong, but that's technically true.
My quirk doesn't quite work that way. It can just see certain specifics or like people around, but not stuff in that detail. But I can give measurements if that's what you're looking for.
Just something, so that way I can have a better understanding of like what I'm doing wrong. Is there something I could be better at doing? You know.
What are you trying to do?
All right, so he'll just walk through the spiel like, here's a stick. This is
Yeah.
a stick, correct?
You'll just explain like you're just trying to like transference of energy basically through an object.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like your quirk's a touch type quirk. There are a few accounts of it changing past that, but I think training for it would be futile. With your type of quirk, and he would go without like being prompted. It would probably be best to extend your duration, if that makes sense. It'd be a more natural thing to progress with. For me, for example, using my quirk, I get a mental strain. It's like a headache. If I use it too hard or try to focus in something too specific or too broad, like if I'm trying to feel how many people are in an area, if there's too many or like too far away, get the headache. My training would be better time spent of getting used to that and being able to expand upon that. A touch type of quirk, it's from all accounts that I can recall, training for range extension is futile. May be possible because there are, times for everything. Quirks are unique to each generation and each person. But I personally believe your time would be better spent elsewhere.
Well, technically, I have been. Word, brain, please help, send. Oh no.
Hold on.
Train of thought
no.
derailed.
Hold on,
no.
we'll get you back. Hold on, I'm gonna send supplies over to Zelda.
And you have been.
I have been technically, by training my quirk, by trying to extend it. I have also been trying to lengthen the time I can do so to keep trying to do it. So. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Is that Zelda? I can hear you.
That is Zelda talking, technically. I just
What?
my brain has just brain farted.
Yeah, he's just
Basically,
like, what?
he's saying,
Yeah.
do you understand what he's saying, Hikari?
Yes, and I'll be honest.
Yes.
Right, so he's saying that by attempting to extend the range, in the process of doing so, he has also been training to extend the time.
Okay, that's what I thought. And Dell's just like, naturally, if you're training your, he changed into his natural voice because he's like confused. Naturally, and you're like train, it would. It's like, anyhow,
You're not getting the mental strain already.
like he'll think. He will attempt to help you. Again, anytime you'd probably be persistent on changing reins, he would say oh, it's futile, just focus on something else. Dude, come on. What?
Don't believe it, Zelda.
You're not gonna be that guy.
Now, is this Hikari saying this?
This is Dell.
Okay, making
Because
sure.
Dell is a kinder rude person. He'll say it to you straight.
We're
how he sees it.
swimming. We're getting along swimmingly then. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
talk about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my god.
No.
I've never played, but I'm also kind of cheats with that because I can kind of understand how the cards do and think properly. It's it's a very easy game. But yeah. We'll train with that. We'll say as Hikari, you are not going anywhere with the length extension currently.
That's fair.
But we can say you are working on the time and also handling the exhaustion afterward. Get used to it and technically won't be as exhausted for more uses, such like that. Yeah. Serra, anyone you can think of to go to?
Again, Barbara seems like her quirk might pair best with Sarah's for this kind of training, but I'm not sure.
Alrighty. And you want to roll intelligence and for me to give a suggestion? Stuff that could go through Sarah's mind? 19,
Ooh.
okay.
So that's a dirty 20.
So no one here has an emitter quirk that works like yours. So it would be very hard to train with someone about that. And even with Barbara's, it is very it's only similar in the way of it's an element, but ultimately the ways your guys' quirks work are very differently. Whoever just threw away Zale,
Look, it's called camera angles.
Zale, it could be a good option to go to because his quirk is technically a quirk enhancer of itself. So it would help you feel what you could potentially be able to do with like more power and therefore more practice without having the practice, but it could help you see an end goal that you can't reach yet, but it can help you like feel that way there, if that makes sense.
I can show you like the preview.
Yeah, let her get an idea of what she could do with more training.
Mm-hmm.
without actually having to do it first.
Like you get like a start, like an image. You get the preview image from like the Mario Kart, like from the Mario Party game, like mini game to help you like get the idea before actually going into it. You say, let's see.
Okay, so yeah, Serra will go up to Zale.
Hi.
Hey, Zale.
Hi. That's me. And he looks down at you very nervously.
Serra will just keep her typical friendly smile and be like, I was hoping you could help me with my quirk training.
I mean, my quirk's not like yours, though. Like, he holds out his hand and like it's all droopy.
Right, but your quirk can make other quirks stronger, right?
Yeah.
See, I
You
have
wanna
a
eat
few...
me?
No.
Please don't.
I don't
Okay,
wanna
because
eat you.
Heidi said she wants to eat me, and I got very scared.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's the purple voice,
I
I guess.
don't think she would actually do that. Probably.
In the back, I'm
And
gonna
she tried
eat
to bite my
you!
finger. I think she just kind of wanted to see what it would feel like, but it kind of scares me.
Yeah, she is
Yeah,
a bit
well,
scary.
But yeah, I could help.
Yeah, because there's a couple of things I want to see if it's possible for me to do with my quirk, but I'm not strong enough yet to try them.
I guess that makes sense. And then he'd give like the whole announcement he gave of like getting a preview before like being able to practice.
Mhm.
Like, alrighty then. And it's like his body would like morph into like the gooey little guy. Like it's gonna feel weird. Please just understand. I'm not. It's just weird how it works. Like he's saying this like as a little gooey guy, but he would be like, it's kind of weird. It's like he slugs over to you and like venoms onto you, I guess.
Mhm.
It's like he wraps around like your arms. Because this is Zale, he would wrap around your shirt onto the other arm to like cover you. As you do feel like something about you got stronger, which is clearly like your quirk factor, but there's no real way to describe it. What do you want to do? I'll just move Zale out of the way. We'll just keep it mental note that he's on you.
First thing Serra wants to do is feel what her limit is with Zale boosting her. So she's going to make the largest rain cloud she can manage.
Okay, so I won't have any rolls for this because this is like you just testing a limit. And you're in a free zone where you are free to practice. There's no stress in the environment, so I'll just describe what that is currently. So normally, Serra, the biggest your cloud could get just from what you practiced before with like enough concentration would be like covering a small group of people, maybe like 4. Right now you're covering what would be an entire house of like size. Yes, you do feel like you could go more, but that's just like your extent to like your normal limit, and any more and you'd be straining yourself. But you definitely used as much water as you have before. Here for this.
Okay, with Serra realizing she's using a lot of water for this, I think she'll move into one of the various pools of water or whatever is around, just so that she has plenty to work with. And she's going to try she's going to try and make hail again.
Alrighty, you do the technique you did before, where you're trying to like swirl the clouds to cause up winds to cool it down. And you do notice the clouds move a lot faster than how you normally use them, allowing it to kick up more winds around it, like inside of itself, to cool itself down. As you're not used to this, so it goes from like underneath this area where no one is standing. Like everyone is their own sections of this, practicing what they need to. So for you, like it first starts out as you're calling it as rain into snow into sleet. Right? So this area below this large cloud of yours have already like changed like the surface below it covering in different precipitation. And as it does eventually get to hail, as it goes from like little like like marble size to like golf ball.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you try to extend it any more, I'd say that'd be a roll. But like the largest right now is golf ball size tail.
I think Serra's happy seeing that this actually is something that she can actually do on her, not on her own, but eventually she would be able to do this herself.
Mm-hmm. I just want to say, you also just in front of you just hear like thud, thud, thud from it just like hitting the ground.
She'll reel it back the size, and instead, she's going to practice starting from scratch several times to feel the way that she's doing it. Get a better, basically, Serra works by feel.
All right. With how you're feeling it, as I assume you are taking your time to like analyze it and like see the specifics that you are doing.
Yes, and she's gonna do it several times. Just dismiss the cloud, start again from scratch.
Alrighty, so you're left there with like just this thing of like ice on the ground in this large area. Probably froze a little bit from the gathering of like cold with like a little section of water. Just only like thin. As you try again and you practice multiple times over, you do what you did somewhere like with Rhyme, where you're cold, like trying to cool it down by going inside of itself, stirring up winds inside the cloud to cool it down. It seems like the biggest difference right now, besides like your technique, because you are doing like how you know it works. It's in nature, which I don't know how it works in nature. If we're saying it wrong, fuck us. But the biggest difference right now is like the speed you're able to manipulate the cloud. So you're able to like do it faster. Yeah. When you're practicing with Rhyme, you were able to get to snow a few times after like a few minutes of like practicing with it to like get it to like where it would be cool enough temperatures. So like speed is key with this, I'd say.
Okay, so yeah. With that.
It's cold.
Oh, sorry. Right.
As you do notice a little bit of frost forming on top of him, as there's like, it's obviously not booger, but like where his nose would be is like a big glob of like goo, like dripping down. As you do hear a sniffle as it sucks back in.
Oh, right. Sorry. Serra will step out of her little training area and away from the ice and be like, all right, can you hop off?
Okay. As like he hops off, his hair now has like a little bit of frost covering it, and that is now rapidly cooling because he's no longer like a liquid, like a little bit liquid-esque substance. There's like he does have a slight running nose.
Sorry, I guess I have a higher tolerance for cold. I didn't know that.
It's fine.
Adorable.
And like he's rubbing his arms and trying to warm a bit up. And it's fine. And anytime you can hear like his teeth clattering as like you're like, well, I probably have a tolerance. Plus, I was warm blended the entire time. He was goo.
I feel like he's gonna go over to Ashton and start using him like a fireplace.
You guys would know this from like being in class. Ashton does not produce any heat, but it is fire.
I meant Ashton is
like
lit.
Is Ashton technically like a
Is it ghost type then?
that one ghost thing?
Lewis?
I mean,
Soulfire?
I don't know. Like,
Had like a dual
I don't-
on?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that is basically how his head works. Nothing in there, it's just fire. Like, it doesn't burn. As...
Maybe Miss Burnbright could help you warm up.
Okay. As he's gonna walk over to Miss Burnbright's area.
You've been a big help, though.
No problem. As Serra practices.
Yeah.
So
now
let's
that
go over to what everyone probably heard in the background.
I'm letting the Yamcha
guys.
pose, I'm ready. Ready to
Alrighty.
die.
Stop stepping on me now!
So, I do not have the token implemented, and I do not think I can get it. So we'll just copy this and make it bigger.
Yeah.
Just make it. Is it just a teddy bear? Oh damn.
No, I'm just gonna make it bigger, sadly. I really knew to, like, I have an image I can use for, like, monster. Yeah,
ID?
like monster ID. But I just can't grab it at the moment. It's like far down my stuff.
Is it Monster Chopper?
No, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Mystic Sheep number 2?
No.
Number 2.
Sarah. Yeah. So Damon.
Hello friends.
So would you walk over to like Heidi? Like, would you find where she's at and go
Yeah.
over?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, just move those guys
Yeah,
over.
yeah, we don't.
I
Yeah.
like to think they look over. It's like, oh.
Gonna.
We're gonna die.
We're gonna go this way.
So, So you walk over to where Heidi is. Let me just do this real quick.
Oh, God.
Oh. Everyone explodes.
Oh no, Serra, no!
I didn't think of the consequences of my actions.
I can't believe. Oh god, I can't believe Heidi just
Okay.
just
I thought I was
did an
Something-
instant to
someone-
the
someone's
California.
underneath.
Yeah.
I forgot the block this.
Yeah, lock, there we go.
There we go. As I changed it to the combat version of this map.
Mm-hmm.
So, Heidi's gonna transform and instantly charge at you.
Yeah. Well,
Damon, since you're ready, I'll let you start.
alright, they're charging at me. Well, I don't normally charge as well, but you know, gotta try new things. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge as well, and try and do like a basically like a punch first kind of scenario.
Alright, she's also coming at you with like a clawing attack, so this will be a contested strength.
Alright, where's my d20? Here we go.
14 plus her strength, which
2.
are
Oh
you putting
shit.
anything in?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I am
Okay,
peeing my pants at the
so-
moment.
Do you want to use
Yeah.
inspiration?
Do we have that?
They'd have to say it beforehand, and no, you do not.
Okay. It was one at live. It was one at live.
Yeah. So, Damon,
Mhm.
you're like, all right, I know they can take it. As you go to throw a punch, that mental block you have of not wanting to actually hit people, especially people that you know aren't harming you or your friends actively, because you know who Heidi is. You know she's just another girl like you,
Mhm.
well, like that is in your class.
Yeah.
As you go to throw a punch, as you get Yona doesn't get this reference because they've never seen the movie. You get Spider-Man 2'd, as your quirk isn't activating.
Oh no.
As you were like hit, and let me just like, there we go.
I just get like launch flying.
Yeah.
Launch flying. Like,
You get slammed. Yeah, you get launched flying into a wall. Most likely, actually on the upper level that your token is almost on.
yeah, like. Yep. Okay.
As I'll say, let me roll for damage.
Alright.
Let's see.
No.
How much did I get?
I'd say she knows this is training, so she'll hold back. So it would be like half.
Would Heidi
So-
hold back
Yeah,
in
I
any
would say.
circumstance?
In this circumstance, yes, because she knows she has to.
Yeah. She's like legally required.
She
She
knows
signed the
it's a
papers.
student. The villain, you know. But still, so Damon, let me do this quick math because I'm bad at math.
Okay.
No.
It takes 5 damage.
Oh hell yeah, that's like 1 HP, 1 PowerPoint worth of stuff. There we go.
I do not have like an actual attack or boss sheet for Heidi.
Yet.
Because I thought Yona was gonna do this next session.
This is the cleaning session. It's like, oh well, I might as well bite the bullet here. Hey Heidi, what's up?
Yeah. This was mainly, practice techniques, not combat, but you made it
Yeah.
that, so let's go.
Alright. Okay, so I can't.
As
Hold on, I gotta use my damn.
your move, Damon.
Okay, so looks like when I want to use my quirk, I can, but when I don't want to use my quirk, I can. Alright. I just like kind of like stand up, look at this, like, I'm gonna like look like, let's see. I'm gonna try like jumping charge towards them, but can I try what Jack said? Like, instead of like concentrating, go poof, like let it out. Like, I don't know what he means by that, but might as well test it out while I'm getting my ass kicked.
Remember, Damon, piss your pants, says the Zelda on your shoulder.
Alright. The Sal's like, yeah, you could have just used a better metaphor. Like, yeah, probably, but like, they might have a special
So
meaning
you-
to it.
So you're using your, so you're jumping and like throwing a punch or like diving at her, what are you doing?
I'm kind of like using. I have a question. This wall isn't broken, right? There's no like this is like a slung wall, right?
I'm gonna roll for the wall. Because this is Heidi.
Okay.
They should have like thought about this.
It's like, no, it is definitely reinforced because this is like a Quirk training facility. Like, there is like a small crater where you hit.
Oh no. I'm gonna like. Okay, so I'm gonna Spider-Verse this. You know when like Miles just like jumps out. It's like like when he lets go. I'm just gonna do like that, but more of like I'm just using my quirk to like, alright, gonna quirk slam into them kind of thing. Like use it as like a little platform quirk thing. Maybe punch and maybe try that whole like letting go thing. Maybe it's time for me to piss my pants.
Alright, roll a d20.
Alright,
This doesn't power anything, this is just a d20 roll. 17!
That's
So
a good roll.
you are using are you using a light token?
I'll use a light token. I'll use one. I'll use one good
I really need to make a little thing for that.
token. I'll get a little counter here. Yeah.
Alright, so Damon, you like using Quirk, like how you've used before, you jump off and you go to slam into Heidi as like, I imagine you slam your fist down as like you're launching into her. Before you make contact, you're like, alright, it's like the inner Zelda, or in this case, inner Jack, like in your head that tells you to pee your pants on purpose.
Why did you go with this metaphor? Sorry.
Because it's funny. And My Hero has stupid metaphors, like the fucking takoyaki, not takoyaki, but like the fish cake in microwaving an egg.
Yeah.
So damn, you go to punch, as you go to slam down your fist, you're still afraid to make contact, so you like try to do it a bit beforehand, hoping like the force of it itself will make contact.
Yeah.
As you do, you slam down, as you beam of concentrated light seems to go down and hit Heidi first before you land into her.
Huh. That's new. Yeah.
As you peed your pants on purpose.
You literally pee-beamed all over her.
I peed over Heidi.
But yeah. Heidi will take like some damage from that. And if you want to roll a 1d4.
Oh hell yeah, I'll roll my 1d4.
3, she takes 3 damage. Wham!
What him?
3.
Huh.
As That happened as you like land into her, as you're now on her head. I'll say like if you grab like just for like scale, height wise, she is like 3 times taller, or like I'd say like 2.5 times taller than Damon. So like Damon on her head is like his feet aren't touching the ground.
Huh.
And you're probably grasping onto her hair to stay on, if anything.
It's like, huh. I'm gonna go like jump off because like it's probably best to like because we're fighting, we're sparring, she's gonna beat my ass.
Yeah. Again, this isn't gonna be like proper combat. Yeah, she's gonna go with like a punch towards you if you're gonna counter.
Yeah.
In any way.
I'm not line dodge. Maybe supersede my way out of there. I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
It's fully real.
I'm just gonna lower my speed.
All 3.
Hey, that's a 10.
Well, that'll be a contested speed.
Oh.
Let's say, okay. What's your speed? Okay. Oh yeah, she hits you.
Oh no.
Oh.
Can I speed token?
Wait, no. Wait, no, blah, blah, blah. Wait, hold on, let me... No, she doesn't hit you. She doesn't hit you.
Okay, thank God.
That wrong. Yeah. I was like, you do jump out of the way. That's what do you do?
It's like, well... I mean, like, I guess it's time to do a good old punch, She slice at me, I line hit her, like, the usual shebang. Like, just trying my best to, like, maybe keep this on control, maybe... Or maybe I'll...
light token?
Yeah. I'll use a light token, why not? Let's go do a punch. That's
that's one.
11. If we're using slang, that's a +4 because of my things. But if it's a technique, that's a 10, so... Yeah, let's go, Damon!
Yeah, she will counter this by trying to punch your fist.
Yeah.
So this will be power on her and...
Okay.
Oh shit! So, you go to throw a punch as like she goes like counter it with her own punch, and you do like the like like the All Might versus Nomu thing where like they both hit their fist, but like Nomu's arm like goes like flappy. It's like that, and like she gets knocked back like a bit of a distance, as like people will see this because Heidi is a large specimen, in a large area, so she's very easily seen. As like Serra and Zelda, as you're like training, you do notice this Heidi getting flown back like a good like multiple tens of feet away.
I don't think Zelda will be surprised by that, considering what we've seen of what Damon can do.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, well, good on him.
Good job. Here, have like a cookie, Damon.
And with that, Damon,
Serra will raise her
yeah.
fist. Serra will raise her fist in the air and shout, "Go, Damon!"
Alright.
As Damon, as you knocked her into like this foliage, it would be like a small wood type of woods type of area.
Yeah.
You would hear, and I would say, when I say you, I mean everyone. You hear and feel a loud rumbling. As you hear a loud, monstrous, guttural roar, as Heidi gets onto all fours, grasps like her claws, because she now has claws, into the ground and starts running on all fours towards you, Damon.
I look, and I think I understand. I am charging forward!
I just want to say, this Burnbright would be perched up on like this little top area watching over everyone. She'll see that. I'm gonna roll for Miss Burnbright.
Oh god, I just realized. I feel like Damon looks at this, like when he starts claiming, feel like, just like fucking, just like playing together.
You guys have probably noticed like the fire moving over as Miss Burnbright is gonna be over their fight. Not interfering yet. But she is taking notice in case something happens. As roll contested power, Damon.
Alright. I'm gonna say this.
Again, this isn't a proper boss fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use proper combat rolls.
I'm gonna go use 2 light tokens.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right.
15?
Holy shit, okay.
Ooh.
Hold on. Where's my what is it again with this? It's like I add a D10, alright.
And
Yeah,
you use 2. That's a D8.
Oh, that's the. I'm really bad at these Ds.
It should be set on the...
You do not seem to have your D10.
Can
Maybe
I?
up here.
You can use mine.
Yeah, can I borrow Zelda?
Oh yeah, bromance.
Yeah. Oh, wait, since I'm using Luke too, can I borrow yours as well, Sal? Like Jordan, we'll use the power for
Yeah,
my
okay.
plans. Yeah.
Power
With the power of my
Nakamas.
plans, can we?
Sarah raised her fist. Zelda winked at you. There you
Yeah.
go.
This
With
one-
the
this
power
needs to
of
be a good
my-
roll with that.
With the
7.
power of our Nakama, let's go!
3 and 9. Okay.
Okay.
It's
Plus
9.
12.
How much is that? 12 plus 12?
Plus
Yeah,
12.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
19 plus strength.
Yeah,
or plus
which
power.
is a plus 4.
21.
21.
4. Yeah, so 22, 23.
Alright. So as Heidi is like charging at you, well, her horns like faces, like her entire head is like facing towards you, so her horns are still pointing up. Like she's on all fours, like a monster or a creature of the wild, just charging at you. Well, you charge at her. You let out like a scream, I guess. You
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. Like,
as
let's
you
do our
reel back your
best.
fist,
I'm gonna go.
as you hit her straight on the noggin. She was not going for a swipe, she was going in for a full-on charge.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because you're using PowerPoint, they say you'd move quicker and observe things a bit quicker, because animate rolls.
Yeah.
'Cause if you move faster, you can clearly observe things faster.
Yeah. I
course,
get.
of course.
Yeah. Of course.
You
100%.
see that she was gonna go to bite you, but you swung too fast. Like, you hit her right, like, headlong into her. As you send her flying, Damon. Oh, fuck. No, no.
Oh no! No! I didn't know.
You knock her out of the arena.
Like, you knock her. Yeah, again, like all my Resonomu, her entire body does the wobbly thing. As, like you get her, like, you punch at her. There's a bit of, like, force your way, but as your swing finalizes, you do push her back as her claws are dug into the ground, and as, like, you see it, like, pull back, like, as she is launched up and, like, lands, like, high up on the wall side of this.
Is she knocked out again? Because that'd be really funny. She
I'm
got
gonna roll for her.
knocked out.
I guess
Roll.
it'll be a power roll to see if she can take it.
Roll low.
I believe in
roll
her.
low.
Oh, that wasn't that
Damn
funny.
it.
Oh.
She will fall as, like, she is clearly a bit worn out. The bloodlust clearly left her. And from that, and she is still gonna go and try to punch you.
Alright. You know what? I'm gonna try and punch back.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel like Damon's like, I feel like Heidi likes to fight a lot. Let's go nuts.
That's tweet.
Oh.
Okay, I think that ends it.
There's a huge disparity between the contestants, says Pokemon narrator.
She does go to punch you. How do you want to say you do this, Damon?
I have a question. Since I don't think I ever really used 2 light tokens before. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, no, that wasn't 17th League. It meant they just go and try and punch me. I react activate a bit of super speed, and then just punch her first, and then just with that, just kind of using the last of my light tokens, thematically.
Oh yeah.
And then just punch her
Yeah.
punch her down or something. Like the.
Oh, you're punching downward for this?
Actually, probably forward. Not down.
Alright. As you punch her forward, as you do knock her through some trees, and by through some trees, I mean through some trees. A bit of your strength, a bit of her muscle mass.
Yeah. It's a combination of the two.
As I won't say she's knocked out, but she's knocked out of her monster form.
Yeah.
You've knocked the fight out of her.
Yeah. As I forgot to say, like when you use like 2 light tokens, your hair would have noticeably been glowing like and flowing a lot more like brightly. Like you would have looked a lot more blonde than you do. Like, what's the term for someone with black hair? Because like we got blonde, brunette, like redheaded.
I don't think
Is
there
that
is.
auburn?
No, auburn's reddish.
Yeah, auburn's a reddish brown.
Let me check
Oh.
this.
Well, instead of having black hair, it looks like you're more blonde.
Okay.
With a bit of a glow on your hair. And when you use 2.
For women, it's called Norlet, apparently.
Noirette?
Noirlet.
That's stupid. Anyhow.
It's also raven haired. I'm just looking at the first optings I see.
I like raven haired.
I see the first things
kind
in
of works
Google.
because you do have like that raven color.
Mm-hmm.
That's so raven.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm gonna go look at Heidi. Like, I'll be honest, I think I'm out.
No, Mom, I don't want to go to school today.
I'm gonna go up and make sure she's okay.
You hit her right where her brain is.
I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, I'm sorry.
She's clearly like a bit out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold
That's a
on.
fracture for sure.
Hold on.
You gave her a concussion.
No! Can I get like an ice pack or
She has a thick
something?
skull.
Yeah, can I get like an ice pack for her?
I go over to Zelda, you pick up one of the like,
Yeah.
You mean to Serra?
I go over there. Sal, can I borrow some of these ice, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank
I will
you.
say Heidi's uniform is a bit like ripped. Not a bit, like it is very much like ripped and destroyed.
No.
She's wearing like spats that like stretch to her size, and of course the sports bra that also stretched. Yeah, it seems to be very elastic because she does do this a lot.
Yeah. I don't have. Okay. We need some more cloth too because it's probably not best. It's like
It's like, I mean, she doesn't look indecent. She looks
Okay.
like she's ready for a workout. It's
Alright.
like how
Okay.
it kind of looks.
And like we'll get the ice. Just gonna make sure she's okay. Like I shouldn't have pissed my pants that much.
Do you hand her the ice or do you hold it?
I'm gonna hold it.
Alright. I will just say this, if you hand it to her, she would have took a bite right out of it.
And we can get her some ice to eat on too, whatever she wants.
Yeah. Miss Burnbite is gonna come down. I think I'll take her from here.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Like she'll hold her hands out for a fist bump.
Okay. I'm just gonna look like this, just kind of like panicky. I just like give a fist bump, like, okay. She'll be a light.
And, oh yeah, she's a tough cookie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she would have beat me up if I didn't get lucky. Like really badly.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
Yeah, good job, kid. She ruffles your hair.
Thanks.
Your hair's been ruffled multiple times today.
Yeah.
You're doing good. And keep it up.
I'll make sure to do my best.
You kids, no, you're in charge. For now.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take her to the nurse.
Alright. Everyone continue your quirk laning and do your best. Double
No
thumbs
teacher,
up.
no rules, no homework. Let's go.
Take Jaeger with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Damon's like left to be in charge, as Miss Burnbright and Heidi are out of this area.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll supervise, I guess.
Anywhere you want to go, Damon?
I'm walking around. I don't know what my plans are up
Alright.
to, so maybe we'll check out what they're up to.
Alright.
I don't know.
So,
Man.
what have you? What would you have been up to?
If at that point, like, if Dell was done, like, giving the pointers, like Dell's specific ability is to what exactly? Just make sure I'm getting that right.
Analyze, and it's analyzing in a few different ways. Like he can analyze, like get a sense of like how many people are in a certain area, but also like measurements, kind of how he would describe it. Best way he could make it out is like it's kind of like his brain is kind of like a video game like UI, where like think of it like when you're playing a fighting type game, and it's giving you like the stats, like how much specifically, kind of like that, but only like through through feelings or vibes that he would have to measure out himself. So for example, while you're talking, like he's describing and talking, and you guys are practicing, like if he was focused on like, all right, strength of someone, if he was watching that fight, he would have like had noticeable spikes and such. If there's like a thing with energy usage,
9,000.
yeah, like energy type things, which is technically how yours would be laid out. You could feel like how much is being used, and stuff like that.
Yeah, then because he helped me with finding out, like, okay, like, yeah, like duration's probably the more important thing, and blah 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 blah. But I'm still gonna do my extendo arm trick that I'm trying to do here. I'm gonna tell him to analyze while I keep rewinding him back in time over and over and over again.
I hate this quirk so fucking much, Yamato.
Should have just given Yamato omnipotency.
You're the one who let him have it, Hikari.
Because I'm trying, because it does work specifically with his brain and technically his eyes, although he could technically work blind, because it's very much a mental like tracking thing. So like you can't make his brain work in reverse. Is like the thing. So it wouldn't really do anything. He would just feel like the amount of like effort your like amount of like your quirk energy, quote unquote, you're using, like is all he would get from that.
Yeah, maybe Zelda just needs a bit of
He is
fence.
noticeably shorter than you. Like he's like a bit taller than, not a bit, like he is like a few inches on Serra. And so he is smaller than you, so your quirk would work on him.
Basically, like at that point, it's just like try and hit him with a cane, doesn't work. Okay, fine, I'll just do it the normal way. Walks over. Walks over.
Yes. He'd probably do the walking. He'd probably like keep doing like his when he's pushing up his glasses, but in reverse. Means like the way he was talking to you. I imagine like he moves his hands around a lot.
He's Italian.
Because that's how I speak. Shut up. And like those would be moved in reverse. Yes, but yeah.
Dang.
With this, I will say like he would of course also help you with like using certain items, using bigger items, and such like that. Like you probably would have found a rock. Probably after like Heidi's taken away, take you to like one of the logs that were not like when the tree is knocked down.
Reverses that in time, see it go back in place, and then fall over.
I mean, it wouldn't be that long. But yeah. With that, Dale would probably also mention like if you did explain your full thing to him, like your full details of your quirk, he would probably suggest like you could also practice on things bigger than you to see if that could help it, and such like that.
Okay.
Yeah. With that, I'd say you guys would be practicing basically all of this period, in which, if I remember correctly, I said that your hero class is like the last one in the day. Which man, Miss Burnbright.
Listen, General Hospital was
It's
just
like-
really lit that night.
It's like 1 in the afternoon.
It's 8 a.m. somewhere, kids.
It's
Yeah,
one
it is your long-
and starts drinking whiskey right away. Like, ooh, 1
My
p.m.
goodness.
Ooh.
It is like your longest class, because like certain training with like so many kids.
Yeah.
As like the rest of this time, people would like be training in their own ways. Do you guys have anything like any last things you want to say your characters do or no?
I think Serra at this point has figured that in order to progress down any of the roads she wants, she needs to increase the speed at which she can manipulate the clouds. So I think for the time being, she's decided that's what she's going to focus on now.
Mm-hmm.
Because she realizes that same thing can also, by extension, be used for a couple other things. Like her thundercloud. If she can manipulate the speed of the clouds faster, she can make stronger thunderclouds too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this one just leads down many roads. So that's what she's gonna go with.
That will be the strongest of all of us.
Hey, little asshole, just fucking fought a literal beast from hell.
Hey, I'm just saying, Zella's fucking weather manipulation. It's fucking amazing, man. Yeah, this ain't bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Right. With that, if you guys don't have anything, other things, I'll allow you each to choose an NPC, and I'll tell you how they are training with their quirk.
Right.
Resin, because we almost died together.
You guys are like soul bonded at this point.
Exactly. We just need Jaeger involved too, and then we have the entire like purple flavored trio.
Yeah.
Like Jaeger's
Jaeger's
like
blue.
Blue?
No, it's blue.
It's
Zale.
blue.
It's Zale you need for the purple trio.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're
We're
right.
choosing.
Heidi, you gonna walk in like a hello, purple?
You don't get to choose Zara. Alright, so Sarah's Frozen's choosing Zale.
I thought it was just mentioning Zale.
Yes, actually, even though that's not what I was doing.
Okay.
I was saying that Zale also has purple hair, so it's Zale, Resin, and Zelda, who are the purple hair trio.
You can choose something else if you want.
No, that's definitely who I wanted to see.
Okay, and Johan?
I'm thinking. I can go Tlee for Tlee. And I can just like be like gas up my man again. But you know.
You're gonna gas up your man? Oh, okay.
Okay, Luke, you're late. It's not you, it's me. I wanna.
That poor guy has yet to get a thumbnail. I can't wait for his thumbnail.
Yeah. We'll save you when you do your thumbnail. Let's see. You know what? I want to check how Beatless is up to, like, Beatless. Like, how does Beatless...
Oh my god.
I was curious about Beatrice, like, Marlon. Would they be training together? Fucking...
Like,
their
honestly,
quirks are way too different, so they wouldn't be training together.
Zale's a really interesting person to see how they were gonna play into. I was thinking about Zale, but, like, we like got Zale, so...
Yeah.
Let's go check, Beatless.
So we'll go in order of left to right. Beatrice is, she would have been training with, like, her claws. Like her little hand, like arms, like swiping with them, and also trying to stay like in the air longer with her wings. Like very basic, like body physical training, because that's all she can really do.
Yeah, she's basically exercising.
Yeah. Resin. I feel like actually, Resin probably would have went over to Beatrice for a particular reason.
Collab?
I think collab, as I'd say Serra would probably see this because she was focusing at the sky. As Serra probably would have seen like Beatrice, like Resin riding, like holding onto Beatrice's neck as they go high up into like the thing, like multiple stories. As Resin just jumps. As Resin, you guys seen like in like your first class, like Resin jumping like from the classroom down. Their body can take the force, but this is higher than that, like to the very tippy top. As they do bounce around as they're trying to like gain their balance while in the air. They would also like hold on the trees and stuff like that and test like their stretchiness. And of course, like they're swinging their arms back and like pulling it. It like basically do like a full force, like all the way pulled back, swinging up front, and for like a long punch. But like more, like less force needing to be involved. That type of training. Zale. he would be turning into his gooey little self and trying like his stretchiness and like maneuverability with his viscous body. Yeah, mainly. Yeah, because by himself, he is just a goo boy. It's like he knows his quirk is better used with other people, but he's training like by him, like for himself. So he's mainly practicing how to move like much better in his little gooey body.
Okay.
He's helping.
Let me. As class ends, let's put some people away. As Damon,
Yeah.
as you guys would hear the school bell, as Damon, you're in charge. The bell doesn't dismiss the class. You dismiss the class.
I mean, the class is dismissed, I guess.
All right.
I would say like one thing. I should have said this because I just realized this. I probably like, oh, I'm in charge. Hey Ashton, I know you're like really good at stuff. Can you like help me? I don't know how to do this, man.
Yeah, we can say you did that.
Yeah.
As Ashton would lead large, like, all right, bell rings. We must get out of here. We did not reserve anything. We need to return. We need to now go to our dorms or around, but we cannot stay here. Although we are free over in the trainer, so I guess if you wanted to stay, you could. But everyone shall know the class is now over. Some students would take this chance, like, yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna say who, specifically, yeah, but like, it's definitely some will. Some would probably stay for a bit of extra training, and such like that. But after most people leave, Miss Burnbright, like, I mean, some people would probably stay for a bit longer, but like after like everyone leaves, and like the dorm happen, like we're back at the dorm rooms.
Yeah. I'll check for Heidi at least, make sure she's doing alright.
I mean, we're ending it right now, so I wouldn't say do that yet.
We'll do that later then, whenever. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's put away. Am I moving everyone else to a less populated area for this? When I can literally just move 3 people instead. Like,
no, we can just move them away. You see.
Like I'm stupid. Okay. Bing. As Damon, you hear a knock at your door.
I'm gonna open this door.
As Zelda, you also hear a knock at your door.
Zelda, you want me to open the door?
Open the door. Open the door, please.
Alright.
You just see him collapsed in bed like I just ran a marathonical one.
Yeah. I'll get you some more in a bit, Zelda. I open the door.
Thank you.
As you see, Mr. Newton. No. I heard you.
You again, bitch! I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I heard you beat up a woman, Damon. We respect women here, Damon.
I heard you use your
Miss Burnbright.
quirk, Damon.
Oh, Miss Burnbright.
And hey there, boys.
Hello.
He's waves at you, Zelda.
It's Miss Burnblight. I'm just gonna tell Zelda, 'cause I don't know if Zelda's like passed out, just on there.
He's not passed out. He's like, "Hi, Mrs. Burnbright. How was the latest episode of General Hospital?"
Oh, don't get me started. I'm staying on track though. So this offer is extended to you as well, Zelda. And as you two are very close. And your quirk can be helpful for this.
We'll get up slowly from bed, look over.
As she's gonna look at Damon. So Damon, and as pretty sure most of us saw today, from your impressive feats using your strength, and then using your quirk today.
Is Heidi okay? Just wanna. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's strong. She's like, well, yeah, I can assume so, but I just wanna, make sure.
Yeah. But she is gonna like look at you, Damon. I'm like, may I come inside?
Sure.
I mean, as she does seem a lot more professional.
Okay.
Right now, as she closes the door, she shifts into a vicious monster and eats you.
Vulcan.
I was gonna say she's a vampire. Like, fucking, can I come in?
Can I come in?
No.
Oh no.
Your entire room is now on fire.
Exactly.
Again.
But no. Oh my goodness. But no. She is gonna like pull a chair and sit on it backwards. It's still she's more professional right now, but not. She's Miss Bright.
She's doing her best.
Yeah. So I have an offer for you two, and technically, a small bit of your acquaintances, if you so please.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like to do some early hero work?
I look at Zelda.
Early hero work?
Basically, there is a certain thing that I don't think there's like a proper hero association in My Hero, but it's technically the government.
Yeah.
But there's like a subsection, I guess.
Mhm.
But like, so we've been getting reports of non-heroes, not particularly villains. I mean, in the eyes of the law, they're villains, but shouldn't be punished as such. Using their quirk for not great means.
Oh.
It's a fight club. She's like, I don't know why they're using the word. It's a fight club, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we broke the rules of Fight Club to talk about Fight Club. Understood.
Kinda. And to keep us on the wraps. They want some of us younger heroes to go investigate it. And I thought this could be a good opportunity, since who's younger and won't be suspected as heroes as students.
That does make logical
And
sense.
since Damon here showed what he can handle today, that he could be able to handle that much. And Zelda, I know you who recently fought a villain on your own, basically.
I won't say fought, more like escaped with resin, but...
Lame, but still, point still stands. You would say lame.
Oh no.
You
Zelda
there will be others.
Go ahead. I'll finish it off.
There will be others there, of course, undercover. Okay? But we thought this could be a good real life opportunity for you guys to learn and really see what you're getting yourselves into. As well as getting some extra help that no one would really expect. I'd say don't bring too many friends, maybe like 3 at most.
Okay.
But you will need to wear some sort of disguise just in case. Yes, because the Ultra Bowl is coming up soon, and some people may recognize your faces afterwards.
That's when Zelda's curiosity gets extremely piqued. Costumes, you say?
I have a spare mask if you need, Zelda.
Oh
no, sweetheart, no, we don't need masks. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, bring who you think would be the fit for this, and who could take it. All right.
Understood.
Yeah, Miss Burnbright will then leave, as we'll leave session there.
I'm just gonna go like 10. Wait, we didn't even technically say yes yet.
Zelda said yes for you. Basically.
Costumes, you say? Ooh.
Let me go ask Stella. Just dial Stella.
And we'll pick that up next time. I'll call it there.
Okay.
I will say, what'd you think of Serra for a fight club?
That's like what
you won.
I think Sarah's one of the strongest people I know. So, and you're usually
Damon does. Yeah, like to be fair, Damon does see Serra is very strong. Like in the first fight, he saw her, and she did carry it. She's also the only one with ranged that is very competent at it. And plus, it is a fight club. You guys aren't gonna get extremely hurt. If anything, just bad bruises, at most a broken limb, depending. And again, there are heroes around.
We're Team Forecast.
Yeah.
She does, for Miss Burnbright, she does believe all of her students can handle this. But she's I am asking you. The least I can do is if you want to give your friends opportunities.
Mr. Newton has actually set us up so he can kill me there. He's like, yes! Finally!
Using your quirk legally! Yeah, but I'll say session is ended.
Okay.
See? Yeah. See you all, and hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.